Hey guys, today, as you can see, I came up to my bike and a flat tire. But, this is actually pretty good, because now I can demonstrate how you can fix a flat tire on a bicycle. Now, uh, this was not flat yesterday, so, as I can imagine, this will probably be a slow leak, probably a thorn, or small nail, something like that. So it won't be a big hole, so this will be patched easily. So I'm going to show you each step on how to find where the puncture is, how to patch it, and how to assemble it. Now, thankfully, it's the front tire, because if it was the back tire, this would be more complicated, because I would have to move the super. It's called a super in my language. I don't know what differential. I don't know what it's called in American. Uh, but I'd have to turn the bike over, flip it around. It would be more difficult. It's practically the same process, but that would be harder to disassemble. So let's just do this. I'll show you how to disassemble it. Step is to find the right sized wrench. The right size for this is a 15 size. So I am going to quickly take these bolts off. And when you take these off, they will probably be a piece like this, which you will just take off. And when you put this back on, as you can see, there's a hole, and you just have to align it. This is not that hard of a process, you just have to take the wheel off, so I'll just do that real quickly and get back to you guys. All the bolts are off, so you will just have to gently uh, push the body up, like that, and it will just come free. Be sure not to drop it, because it could damage the sprocket. Alright, so now, as you can see, this is completely flat, so now I'll just show you how to take the tire off of the rim. So, I'm going to show you guys now how to disassemble it. Disassemble the tire from the from the rim. Would be easier if you had special tools. I don't have any, so you just do this the old-fashioned way. Or you don't really need tools, if you ask me. They're just a gimmick. You just need hands. You just need to be strong. I'm not saying I'm strong, but ooh, little flexed it. So how you do this is you just pull back like this. You have to insert your fingers into the rim and then just pull back. And once you do this, the whole rim comes off. Not rim, the tire. As you just do that, and so now you have disassembled it. Now the next part. So now you have the rim, not the rim, the tire. Now you have to do something very important. Now that you have your tire, now this is quite important. You just take the tire, the tube out. Now you just set this aside. So what you're gonna do now is grab your hand. I've already done this off camera because I don't wanna. It's gonna take a while, so you just put your hand inside the tire and just do this. And you have to feel for something that is poking your finger or something that is sharp. Now, something punctured a hole into the tube. That means that object either stayed in the tire or already has fallen out by driving it around too long. But I don't feel anything, so that means this is good. So now I'm going to show you how to find where the puncture is. This will be pretty easy, pretty straightforward, so let's do this. All you really need for this is just a body of water. I don't have, you'd use a bigger object, bigger body of water for this, but I can't really find anything, so I'll just do this. This will take a bit longer, so what you do is you just take the tube and just insert it and you just have to move it along until you have to uh cover the entire tire with. I'm gonna do this with off camera and just show you the bubbles later because this is quite hard to do with one hand because I'm holding a phone. I'll just show you. You can actually see which part is wet and which is not because yeah, I'll just show you when I find it. For the materials you will need: patcher, patch glue. This is not when you buy patch kits, patch kits with glue, but I did not have any more. So I only have patch left, but I did not have glue. I just went down to the store and got this. It's type already rubber metal glue, so top would work just fine. And sandpaper. Now this is probably not the best to use. Our method is stronger than 180, so yeah, this will work. This will work just fine. But just saying, probably use so the way you do this is you need to wipe down the surface of any wet surfaces, and the next thing you do is grab your sandpaper and sand the area down where the hole is. This hole is not the smallest, but not the biggest. So the area. So now you just need to grab your sandpaper. Oh, this is a bit wet. I'm gonna go dry this off. Okay, now I've gotten a bit wet dryer. So now this is the hole. Now I'm going to sandpaper this down, and you can see exactly where the places are sanded down because it becomes whiter. You do not have to sand it down way too much. You just need to get a bit of the paint off. You can't really see on my camera because it sucks, but I'll just do this real quickly and get back to you guys. Right, now I have gotten the glue ready. Now I will just add a tiny bit on the edges of the hole. Make sure not to get too close to the hole. You don't need to. Oh, I had to wait. This is way too much glue to be. By the way, you do not need as much. So I'll just cover this entire area. Now you just have to wait a few minutes till it is not sticky. You just wait. Have to, depending on the glue, you have to wait a few minutes until it's not sticky anymore. As you can see, if I do this, it stretches a little. Then you add the patch. I'll get back to you guys when when it dries a little. You do not have to dry this completely, by the way. Now I have the patch, and with the a bit sticky side, you just place it on there and apply pressure. Use a hammer or something. Do not smack on it. Just apply pressure. Waiting for this to dry, but just note to self: if when this dries and you put it back in your bike and you reassemble it, if it lasts for a week without any signs of losing pressure, you're good to go. If it lasts a week. If it doesn't, I advise you to go and buy a new tube. So yeah, this is just a quick and easy way. Yeah. Bye guys. I hope you guys found this helpful, and see you guys later.